Hello guys, Absolute Genesis here, and I'm here again with another Cardfight Vanguard standard deck profile. Sorry this took me a while to get it out, just waiting for AL4 set to come out and everything like that. And this is the main build that I've been using. This is my Shadow Paladin Standard deck. This is one of the decks I do main. I still have my Aquaforger here, which I do need to do an updated deck list for it. And then next video I'm going to be doing a Dark Regular deck profile, so like that. So this deck is currently still kind of trial phase. Right now it works really nicely. There are a few things I do want to adjust on it, but this is just a general outline for you guys. This is just general outline. You don't have to necessarily copy the exact things, whoops. But it's just a general outline. So that means if you need like a template for a deck, here it is. Cover that, there we go. And it's also my nice mat. Yeah, let's go ahead and start getting deck profile. So, of course, just run your forest markers. I have 9 here. My friend included a couple in for me because I bought it from him. And, of course, just some other ones. So you can run as many forest markers as you want. I recommend at least 4 just in case because, it doesn't hurt. So, here's your forest markers. And getting on to the grade 3s. Starting off with 3 Phantom Blaster Dragons. So most people would want to run for this guy. I only have 3. If I can get a 4th, I'll totally get one. But 3 works pretty well, except when you just don't get it in my all. So he's a good card, but you don't want to use his skills willy-nilly. So his first skill is Counterblast 1 and retire 3 rear guards. Your opponent chooses 3 of their own rear units and retires them, and then this unit gets plus 15 and a crit. So yeah, and plus it's not once per turn, so I guess if you really feel YOLO-ish, you just spam that, but not a great idea. Second skill is once per turn. If your opponent has 4 or less damage and no rear guards, Soul Blast 1 grade 3 and deal 1 damage. So this is nice to add in that extra pressure. So that means, of course, you want to write other grade 3s before this, or just write another one over it. But he's very situational. He's a nice card. I always love Phantom Blaster Dragon, but, you don't want to be spamming his skills. Next card, we have 3 Dark Dictators. If I can get a 4th one, I'll take out one of him. But he's what you're going to want to ride in first before Phantom Blaster Dragon, because, one, he can help get the clear a couple of things out in the field because his second ability to Counterblast 1, call up to grade 2 or less card, add 5,000 power to it, and your opponent chooses a card to retire. And then he also applies a little bit of pressure with that, add 2,000 power for each rear guard. So, and of course, force marker, of course. Next is 3 Dark Mage Vakar, one of the best cards in the deck, actually, because this is a 1 per turn skill, and it's not just when he's plays, it's just, you can just use it during the middle turn. So that means, like, you can call him, just like maybe establish a couple of other things just in case, and then use this skill. But what he does is a Vanguard, rear guard, Soul Blast 1, look at top card of your deck, you can call it, and if you don't, put it into the drop zone. So never, I'm saying never just waste this Soul Blast. Like, you can call out extra attacker, you can call out a decent booster, or you can just call something out to just retire with Phantom Blaster Dragon's skill, like. And of course, add 5,000 power to that unit. Yep. So he's just it's just kind of like a free call. It's a Soul Blast, so it's not Counter Blast. So yeah. So that's grade 3 lineup. And now, no, this is a template. If you guys have any issues with it, alright, that's fine. But this is my own build. So yeah. So then onwards to grade 2. I run 4 Matcha because her skill is Vanguard rear guard, once per turn, Counterblast 1, call grade 1 or less card from your hand to rear guard, draw a card, and add 5,000 power to this unit. She adds it's really nice because, get a little bit of hand consistency and add a little bit of power, so just for a Counterblast, so, yeah. Or not consistency, but you just get a bit of power and just get another card in your hand, so you deck thin, as well as you add possibly another defensive card in your hand, so she's really nice. Next, I run 4 Blaster Darks. Just standard. You want to ride him as a Vanguard, so you can just ride, possibly retire. If your opponent doesn't have any rear guards, just discard a card, twin drive. That's literally about it. And it makes a decent rear guard. Next is 3 Tragic Knight Cathbad. I thought about maybe bumping him up to 4, but 3 so far has been pretty good. It's when he attacks, add 3,000 power to him for every rearguard you have more than your opponent. So you have 5 rearguard and your opponent has 0, then that's plus basically, if I'm correct, that should be 15,000 power. So 25,000 beat stick right there. So yeah, that's my grade 2 lineup. My only issue with this deck is the fact that sometimes I just don't draw my Phantom Blaster Dragon. Onwards to grade 1s. 4 Blaster Javelins, just call when he's placed. If you have 2 or more grade 1 or less rear guards, +1, draw a card, and add 3,000 power to him. Just adds another card in your hand, so I mean, yeah. 4 Karens. Karen is kind of a god saver. I love her because combine her with Matcha, and you can basically just get kind of like a free counter charge. So your skill is when placed due to an ability of your card, Soul Blast 1, counter charge 1, and add 3,000 power to herself. So that counter charge is really nice, but that Soul Blast does, yeah, kind of hurt a little bit. But luckily, you shouldn't have too many things in this deck Soul Blast. And the only things that in this deck that Soul Blast should be Karen, Bakar, and Phantom Blaster. But Phantom Blaster, you have to have a grade 3. I have 3. Sorry about that, guys. I have 3 Scorch Lemons. I need to get a 4th one because 3 is nice, but then but the really bad thing is if you rest 1 to get the second one out, and then next thing your damage check is this one, well, you're down 1, so rip on that. So I want to get a 4th copy because she is really good. Sure, she's 5k power. You never want to end up riding her, but like Phantom Blaster Dragon, it's like she helps so much set for Phantom Blaster Dragon, and plus just free 5k boosters right there without taking anything out of your hand. That's really nice. Currently, I'm running 2 Nightmare Painters. Probably going to take one out for an M-Main. It might take the other one out for a Blaster Dagger or something like that, or just take both of them out for Blaster Daggers. But this card is good because for when you need to use Bakar or Karen, because the skill of this is when plays, put a grade 1 or less card from your drop zone into your soul, and then add 3,000 power to this card. So you may be thinking, so why would you use this? Because you don't use it for Phantom Blaster Dragon skill. Well, as I said previously, you want to use Phantom Blaster Dragon skill after you've ridden another grade 3, because that's how you efficiently use Force Clans. You ride different grade 3s sometimes until you get a good setup of Force. And what he does is he allows you to get soul for you to use Bakar and Karen. So if you need countercharging, call out and then maybe use Matcha or something and call Karen out, or just call Bakar and just call top card. So yeah, that's why I run him. He runs really well. Might try a Blaster Dagger, but so far he works pretty well. So that's my grade 1 lineup. And triggers, 8 crit, 4 draws, 4 heals, and a starter full bow. I might change this to 6 draws, 6 draws, 6 crits, 4 heals, and this. But currently this is running really well right now. But if I see any hand issues, I'll change it up. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Currently my main 3 decks are Shadows, Darks, and Aquaforce. I no longer have my No Grappler. I traded that to my friend for some of the Dark regular stuff. But yeah, remember this deck is just a template. If you don't like it, that's fine. You can change things up. But this is for people that just don't know exactly what they may want to put in yet, or just want to see what it kind of looks like. So yeah, it's just to help you guys. You guys don't necessarily have to you can try it yourself. Like I said, big recommendation, I would say definitely put in a 4th Phantom Blaster Dragon. I'll probably take out 1 Dark Dictator, put in a 4th one. So yeah, that's my biggest thing, and maybe change to 6 crit, 6 draw, maybe. But Matcha does a good job on draw power and Javelin can also help with that. There's a reason why I don't run Blaster Rapier, because I know some people run Blaster Rapier. It's because having 3 rearguards with Blaster name is kind of stupid. Because I know like some of the cards in the deck, of course, blasters, but like having specific, but just it's just way too inconsistent. Because let's say Vanguard's Dark Dictator and you use Rapier and just your entire setup just doesn't have enough blasters, just really bad. Plus it's a 9K normally, and plus even with that extra 5K, that's only what, 14. So it's not really all that great. That's the reason why I don't run Blaster Rapier. But yeah. I hope you guys all enjoyed this. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you guys think. And, yeah. Hopefully stay tuned to the rest of my channel to get more content like this. Absolute Genesis out.